Last time on Rebellion Off-Road, we get decked out. Join us on this episode. We discuss comfort, and Paul reveals the issues he has had with his Jeep and where he is with the fixes.
Or anything we want to keep dry and dust free. It's got a nice weather seal on it. It also has a warning sign. Don't put your kids in there. It's not allowed. It's back. Welcome to Rebellion Off-Road. This week's adventure had to take a back seat as I had some temperature issues with my Jeep. I'm going to probably put on a future episode of me doing a rad flush and change. I ended up doing a thermostat, a coolant sensor. I did the water pump, and still the heat would not come down from this thing. I was getting frustrated beyond no end. You know, I've read many JK forums. There's a lot of people with issues, and we ended up getting a new radiator for this thing. It's a Mishimoto, I believe it's called. I will check for that. I think it's a Mishimoto. But anyhow, it, probably all said and done, it was probably about, I don't know, maybe $2,500 worth of costs going into this Jeep to get the temperatures down, and it's the burping of the coolant. If you guys do any work on your Jeep, these are hard to burp. I don't care what anybody says. I've tried vacuum on it. I've taken it in to get it done, and even that gentleman had trouble. And I do want to say thanks to the company that did the work for me. It was called Immortal Customs here in Calgary. Rick, I thank you a ton for helping me out get this thing rolling again. So my temperatures are back to where they are. Fan's working, it's not screaming. But I'll go through another episode on that later on. This one we're going to do some gear reviews, some updates on our Expedition 2.0, and we're heading back out to the mountains next week. I promise you that. We're tired of being stuck around, and now that the vehicle problems are all quashed and that, we've added some stuff to the trailer, and hope you enjoy. So do you want to go? You talk about this one.
Okay. So Paul and I have talked a lot about comfort when we go out, and the bed is no different. We've slept on just the mattress that comes with the Expedition 2.0, and not to say that it's a bad mattress, but it is very hard. I guess what you would call firm, right?
Yeah.
It's a firm foam mattress.
You wake up sore.
And, I've talked about this a lot of times. Our age bracket, his age bracket, senior, it hurts. You wake up, you're sore, and there's nothing worse than having a bad sleep during camping. Then you just want to go home. So this is no different. So we've upgraded the bed. Yes, we bought a brand new bed for the brand new trailer. And we're gonna show you what we bought.
Yes, and we're sitting in two very, very comfortable chairs from Home Depot that we just purchased. We tried these out in the store. We thought, let's take a look. They seem a little bit long and cumbersome, but they're actually pretty lightweight. And they don't have a drink holder, but that's what they have tables for. But I just found that these very, very comfortable. Like
Absolutely. I'll actually get up and show you guys. Okay, these chairs don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they support every part of your body. I absolutely fell in love with them in the store. They're a nice design, thick pads on them. So it's all thick padding, and they give the support that you require. Paul is relaxing in them. I don't know. It's just one chair that I have actually found supports everything and is extremely comfortable. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, it's just a natural lounging position. I don't know, maybe by the fire that might be a little bit rough, but really, I don't know. I think we're there to relax. So.
Yeah, comfort's everything, right?
Yeah, we don't normally sit over the fire anyways. So.
Yeah, and if we decide to fall asleep in them, it's easy to do so.
Yeah, it's a pretty comfortable chair.
Yeah. They come in a variety of colors, and they were $75 each Canadian. So,
and they match our floorboards now, our decking.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out that video, check out on the last video that we just did. It's called We Get Decked. It's an excellent little video of an idea that I had, and Colleen obviously, but we decided to put a deck on top of our Expedition 2.0. If you're interested in that, check out that video. I think it's a pretty good video, and I think it checks off a lot of boxes for comfort as well, right?
Absolutely it does. Yep. So, bed reveal. Let's go.
Let's get it going. Pull that in.
Oh, I got
Don't wreck it because I want this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Ouch. So advice to anybody that's buying these beds for the trailer, Paul? Don't take the shrink wrap off until it's in the trailer, right?
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, just watch yourself.
Okay.
I just want to see what's going on. Oh, it's just not zipped up.
Yeah, you have to zip it up.
Okay, it's got to be
Okay.
lifted on your side.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back. We've got the bed. It's actually doing its own inflation. The memory foam, I guess, is the best way to put it. There's a zipper underneath the bottom for the cover on this.
Yeah, it was actually a little hard to zip it up, but it goes all the way around, and it's just a cover for the foam. But anyways, it worked. What's the depth of this, or what would you say? About eight inches?
10 inches maybe.
Yeah. So, and what was the original? About 4?
Yeah. Depth of the mattress is 9 inches. And it's 54 by 80. Not 80.
Nope.
Less than
76.
76 inches. So you can get them longer, but I don't think we want it longer. We want to be able to move around and put sheets on it, stuff like that, so that we have room to make the bed.
I think just with the findings that I have is at the bottom of the bed to have that little bit of space, you can tuck your blankets and your feet don't get cold, because it is a little chilly at the bottom of the trailer, right?
Yeah,
at night.
I would design it a little differently. I had to have a ducting system. Instead of the heat blowing up here, have it come down on both sides and then heat up your feet, because that's usually what gets cold at night. So I would do that, and then the rest, Colleen put some corner pieces in, some shelves.
You want to show them? We got another corner shelf there, so matching. They're suction, so you can move them around.
She got another one just for keys.
Another one for keys.
This blind out mat to cover all the light pollution we were experiencing.
And then we got a cover, just a temporary cover for the fan.
Yeah, we'll get a different one later on, one that has a zipper that you can open up at night and just have the fan do its thing. Right now we have to take it down at night, but it's not a big deal. It's a tiny little inconvenience, but you know, it'll keep some of the heat in here in wintertime, and it'll keep the sun out during the day. So we're going to put that on.
So what do you think overall? I think it's a good fit, eh?
We'll know after tonight. You want to show the final box here? We put the box and we finally mounted it. Okay,
so we got some more changes going on here. Paul mounted the box. Yeah. Do you want to show them?
I don't have to go inside, but I finally found these brackets. I made these brackets up, so they're bolted from the bottom, and I used the existing screws into the canopy here. Same thing on this side. And I did some bed armor on them, so they're not going to rust or anything like that. They're also trim clad, so all that's done. And then I came up with this other invention that we found, not really ours, but we found this over at Home Depot.
No, Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire. It's just a paper towel holder. They wanted $200 and some odd for theirs. I think we picked it up for $19.99. Buy some pipe insulation. You can protect all the parts that matter. I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna have to go this way and just cover it up. There you go.
During travel, right?
Yeah. Small price to pay, and Colleen can actually reach it, so works in both cases.
Oh.
Right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what the loading weight is on everything, and yeah, we're gonna give this thing a whirl next week. We haven't been out to the mountains for a while now, and we're itching to get out. So we got all the comfort narrowed down. We got the decking all finished up on top, like I mentioned. Got some new lawn chairs that we're gonna have. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for the deck, to be on the deck. Why are you getting so close to me?
You think it's close? It's not.
It's close. We can't wait for the deck. I'm looking forward to the deck anyways. It just keeps you off the ground, and well, it's going to be fun. It's different, right? Everything's different.
Yeah.
But looking forward to sleeps. We're going to test it out tonight, and yeah, we'll maybe do a review of the bed. I think big difference. I mean, when you go from just a foam to a memory foam, that's more than twice the thickness of the bed. You're getting more of a home rest than you are, you know, a home away from
Yeah,
home.
you could just see the type of bed that was there, right? Yes, this is, you know, it's got the leather backing is what I call it, but
It's good for what it's, you know, intended for, but in our age bracket, well, we need something a little bit more comfortable. I am tired of going overlanding or camping or just whatever and waking up tired because I didn't get a good night's sleep. I think you'll enjoy yourself more if you have a good night's sleep. And if you're going to invest the money in a trailer like this, invest in rests that are going to be great,
beneficial,
right?
yeah.
Beneficial for both of us. So plenty of room where your feet go. And now we can actually see the meter at the bottom of the bed.
Hello. Let's talk about bed manners. She doesn't have any.
Shut up.
Okay. So the other reason why we went for this bed idea is that we made do with what we had with a small 4-inch little layer. Then we put our max pads in here that were another, what, 3 inches
They're
maybe?
about 3 or 4 inches when
anyways.
they're fully inflated.
So here we're trying to stack beds and stuff like that.
and then we had that other layer.
So with all these extra layers, we found that the bed just wasn't comfortable anymore. It was too many layers. It was falling, you know, it started just not being a comfortable sleep. So that's why we went with the bed. I think it, once again, it just bring one thing and you don't have to worry about a bunch of other stuff. The bed's easier to make, more comfortable, and that's about it. All right, guys, it's going to be a short little clip this week. Once we get our Jeep up and running, which we have now. We did a test run with the trailer this weekend already. We just took it out and around the city, did some hills, climbed a little bit in temperature. It is worrisome, but it wasn't like before where it was doing it always. So
Yeah.
I think we've nipped that in the bud, but we'll
And
take
my
it.
Jeep is running great. I have
Yeah.
no problems with my Jeep now. So I think we've got all the problems and all the issues sorted out for now. But I don't think it's any different than anybody else's vehicle. You run into these things, you get them fixed, you figure it out. And I think we're back up and running, and I can't wait for next weekend.
Yeah, we're going to do an oil change on her Jeep this weekend. Just get all the tiny things that we can't get done during the, you know, the other.
Yeah, we're on a holiday soon. So we are going to be doing nothing but camping. So we need everything up and running. And yeah, we don't need any of those problems.
All right, guys, till the next time. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.